Buenos noches. So it's much later tonight than normal. We had an essential oil party, so I'm a little bit later than normal. So I'm not really sure if anybody's going to hop on, so I'm just going to get started right away. And this is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and today I'm going to talk about connecting with your loved one through dreams, also known as dream visitations. So, I mean, how many of you at night have, I guess, if you've lost somebody you loved, you wake up and you're like, man, you know, it was so real, it was so colorful, this dream I had, and it's like they were right there. Was it really them? Hi, Mom. And you really kind of wonder, you know, was it a dream or was it really them? And you're questioning yourself. Usually it's really them. There are a few ways to tell, I guess, for lack of a better word. Now, if it's a scary dream, because you can have scary ones, then they're typically not going to be your visitations. Your loved ones don't want you to be scared. So if you're having something like that, where you're reliving essentially kind of what happened to them, then there's most likely is not a visitation. Hi, everyone. So I know some of you may be wondering, what exactly do we mean by a dream visitation? It's pretty much what it says. It's when your loved one visits you in a dream. In some ways, to be able to tell if it is a loved one, if it really is a visitation rather than just a kind of dream. Your dream visitation will be very real. It will feel very real and be very vivid, bright colors, just kind of that feeling of wow. Your loved one will appear as they did when they were alive. They will not appear sickly or ill, so they will be as they were. And if they were ill before they passed away, they would not appear that way. Your dream will make sense. It will be in sequential order. It's not going to be some kind of crazy off-the-wall dream where you're dressed like a cat. I say cat because Mr. Man is here with me. Or something is off the wall, you know, like you're on your roller coaster and it's going off the track. If it's something like that, you're most likely not having a dream visitation. So it's going to be, again, real, like with the vividness. You'll have that feeling of, wow, that was really them. Let's see, what else do I have here? And you're going to be left with that feeling that you remember that person was really there with you. A dream visitation will also leave you feeling filled with love and peace when you wake up. So those are some of your characteristics to be able to decipher whether or not it was a dream visitation or just your everyday dream, if you're a dreamer. Now, if you're wondering how you can be open to receiving your dreams, if you're not getting, or if you're not quite sure if you're receiving dream visitations, there are a couple ways. Like we talked about the other night, meditation is another way to even try and work with your dreams. So they say, try and work with it at night, just to make sure that you're becoming more aware and open. An easy one at night would just, be in your breathing, focusing. I know there's a specific way you can breathe other than just in deep and out deep. They have specific counts. I want to say in 8, out 4, or it's the other way around. If my sister were on, she'd be able to tell me, but she went to bed early tonight. So breathing with your meditation. They do have guided meditations out there, so you could search online and find something. And then making your loved ones aware that you are open to receiving their visits. They don't always know that you're willing, because our society is in a way where a lot of us are afraid of ghosts and spirits. So sometimes we need to make sure that they're aware and know that we are willing and open to receiving their messages. I read somewhere that our loved ones want to be with us. They want to be near us, but sometimes they don't want to get in the way, so to speak, for lack of a better word. So sometimes you need to let them know that it is okay and you do want them around, especially if you're having a rough time with anything and you feel like you need them. Just let them know and they'll be there. So that's kind of with the dreams as well. Let them know that you're open to it. And again, with the meditation before going to bed, just kind of talk to them and say that you're open to it, and that you want them to come and visit. So those are a couple of ways to, openly receive the dreams. Now, the most important thing to remember is it's not going to happen right away. It'll take time, just like with anything. It takes time and practice, for lack of better wording. But I don't know, if anybody that's on has had any dream visitations that you would like to comment, please let me know, or you can comment afterwards. I do remember shortly after Ben passed away, my sister and her kids and my mom and our kids, we went to Blue Harbor. It's a indoor water park in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And I remember waking up and I had dreamt about Ben. And I can say to this day he was checking in, I guess, for lack of better words. But I just remember it wasn't a very vivid dream per se. Like, there weren't a lot of colors, but it was very clear and very real. I mean, it was pretty much like, I guess, maybe putting it in the way of what they say when you pass away and you go through the tunnel, except there wasn't white light. It was just like this whole black background, and there was white around him, and he was wearing his khaki shorts and his white button-down shirt with his sleeves rolled up, and I just remember seeing him standing there. He's just watching. Nothing was said. We didn't say anything, but it was just like it was there, and then it was gone. And I remember waking up just, like they said, feeling peace and love, like he was there. So yeah. I have another one, but I don't fully remember everything. I just remember being able to touch him, touch his arms. I always liked the hair on his arms. I don't know, somebody might think it's weird, but I don't. But I liked the hair on his arms. I remember being able to actually touch him and feel him in that dream. So yeah. But if anybody has any dreams, visitations that they know of, please feel free to share. Otherwise, that'll be it for tonight. I'm tired. Nobody's commenting, so this is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and tomorrow is Sunday, a day of rest, although I'm sure I'll have plenty to do, and I will speak at ya on Monday.